The EMIT Connect portal can be used to view data, reports, and callout information about units on EMIT telematics. This video will cover an overview of how the site is used. The portal is found at data.emittechnologies.com. When you reach the site, there will be a dialog asking to sign in with Google or Microsoft. Use whichever controls the accounts for your company. Microsoft is more common. If you have logged in before, then the password entry will usually be skipped. You may see a sign-up page when you log in. Usually this means you need to log out and back in again, unless your company is new to the site. If your company is new to the site, then simply fill out the form. After logging in, the home page will show a list of units with current status such as running or stopped. Each row will also show the last time data was received. Normally, data is sent every 15 minutes from a unit. You can select an area at the top to show only units in that area. The area filter will stay selected as you move between pages. If you want to clear the area filter, click on the blank row at the top. The filter on the right can be used to find a unit by typing in a lease name or a unit number. If you select a unit, it will go to its status page. Going to a unit will first go to the unit dashboard. This shows the latest data values. You can select more at the bottom to show more items. Selecting a gauge will jump to a graph of that data. We will revisit this in a moment. The next tab is Unit Information. This shows the unit number, area, and other information. Some fields can be edited. After editing a field, select Save to save. The Callout Scheduling tab has two pages. The first is the Overview, which shows who will be texted or called, and a general flow of the logic. The other part of the Callout Scheduling tab is the Calendar, where people and groups are actually added. You add a group or person by finding them in a list and dragging it onto the calendar. Details about callout scheduling are going to be in a separate video. The next unit tab is Data, which has 3 pages. The first is the chart page, which was seen earlier. You can mouse over the line to see the value at a given time. Data is normally sent every 15 minutes. The Zoom menu can be used to change the time period. The Sensors drop-down at the top can be used to add or remove sensors. The next data page under the tab is Values. This shows a list of the latest values from the unit, with the most recent values at the top. You can type a sensor name in the filter box to look at only one sensor. The next page under the Data tab is Export. This page is used to generate a file that can be opened in Excel. Select all or some sensors and a time period, and then click Download. You can then open the file to look at the data. The next tab is the Alerts tab. This tab shows recent alerts for the unit, starts, shutdowns, and stops. A shutdown denotes a fault, and a stop can be any type of stop. The next tab is the Reports tab. This can be used to download a runtime report for the unit or to set up scheduled reports to one or more email addresses. The next tab is the Panel Configuration tab. This tab tracks configuration changes on dynamic control panels. The History area shows when changes happened and what the changes were. In this example, we see that on November 18th, analog input 1 was added with the name Phase A amps and a high alarm of 200. The Warnings area at the top of this page will show if there are any configuration concerns to look into, such as a process kill rolled out. In this example, there are no warnings. This is the last of the pages which relate to a single unit. Along the top of the site, there are a few other major sections. The callout scheduling section is used to edit unit callout info, contacts, and groups. The info or calendar buttons next to each unit go to the same pages seen earlier under a unit. Details about callout scheduling will be in another video. The reports section of the site can be used to get area or customer reports across multiple units, or get a single unit downtime report, the same as seen earlier. The Users tab is not often used. Most commonly, it's used to add a guest to some units, such as if a customer wants to be able to log in and look at a few units. To add a guest, enter the name and email address, and then select the unit or units they should see. They will be able to look at unit information and data, but not change any callout targets. This concludes the portal overview. For more information, go to forum.emitechnologies.com and go to the knowledge base section called Connect.